years, and I just wanted to put it on today. I saw it today, and I said, you know what? I changed things up. No ball cap today. I don't mind wearing nothing, just kind of hanging around with nothing on my head. But the sun gets pretty intense. So, anyways, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? I bid you all good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever you may be watching this transmission. Whether you're watching us from your condo in the sky or a camper or cabin in the woods. People of the morning, welcome to Morning Coffee with Mike. Hopefully we can get more than 2 or 3 people here on the... Here we go, we got somebody here, thank God. We're not alone here, you know what I mean? And you would think after doing so many live streams and shows and being so bang on with predictions, you would think people would... Nope, people don't care. People don't care. There's a small percentage of people that care, and that was my friend Sandy. Good morning. Boom dia. We got Larry Raymond. Good morning. And here we go. We got people watching now. That's good. That's all that matters. As long as I'm not talking to myself here, well, maybe somebody might catch the replay, right? So, how's everyone doing? Canada just had an election, or selection, should we say? And I had to... Oh no, I plugged the phone in this morning. Damn it. I had to unplug the phone for a few days because the phone was off the hook of people calling and asking, how did you know Carney was going to win the selection? He was going to be selected. I said he was going to be selected by the Liberal government, which he was a week after, or 2 or 3 weeks after. And then he was going to win the election. And I told you guys, especially, now, guys, get ready. Get ready. Australia has another rigged election too. Albanese versus the straw man that doesn't know what he's talking about. And again, it's all... Merritt's doing good, Jay. Everything's doing good. It's a beautiful day. You guys want a little bit of a tour of the outside here? Morning coffee with Mike. And a little bit of a tour. There it is right there. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day. It's a shop. If you guys want to come down and check me out, I'm right here. If you guys want to see me. Sandy is saying, I was hoping you'd be wrong, but I had a feeling you weren't. Yeah, I was hoping I was going to be wrong about that prediction too. I was hoping I was wrong on that prediction too. But there's no other way. There's no other way around it. It has to go down like I'm selling it. Yeah. Oh, someone's from inside Philly. Edward there from Philadelphia. So far, so good. Keep the sprays away. Yeah. Hey, Peggy, how you doing? Wow, we have more than 4 people watching. Digital ID's coming up. We laying the groundwork. Digital ID. I'm trying to find old stuff, so I'm rummaging through old hard drives for you guys. Man, I found a CD-ROM that I burned, like a CD DVD ROM that I burnt in 2012 and 2011, and we were talking about digital ID, laying the groundwork for digital ID, and laying the groundwork for digital currency, and the whole 9 yards. I got offered a road gig gig van, going to Merritt's. Been wanting to get out to the Lower Mainland, but not sure if I want to run the Coke daily. Oh yeah, yeah. You don't want to run this highway daily. It's just too dangerous. There's too many distracted drivers. Everyone's out to lunch. It's really weird. Good morning, Rob. Good to see you. You weren't wrong. I work with people who are severe TDS, so I knew C would win. Of course, he had to. He had to win. Did I want him to win? Absolutely not. But he had to win, and I told you guys. Even if the other guy won, he can't do nothing. He can't. He's not allowed to do anything. Same thing with Australia. Albanese's gonna win, right? Right. The The beast system is like a speeding bullet, no stopping it. It's exactly what it is. It's a speeding bullet. There's nothing we could do. It's not in our hands. You can complain to the Walmart manager all day, all night. It's not going to change a damn thing. Blackouts are next for us in Canada. Portugal and Spain were the first example to make it normalcy. Yep, rolling blackouts and normalization of. But this is old stuff, though. We go back to 2018, Mike of the Night, rolling blackouts ahead, normalization of rationing. We called it electricity, energy rationing. They're going to roll out, but this is like old. None of it's really come to light, right? Nice to see you. We're screwed in Canada. Of course we're screwed. That's the whole point. You're awesome, Mike, says Jason Miller. Photo and motion. Salty, it has been given to prosper now. Here it comes. Magnetosphere has a hole in it. We're extremely vulnerable to power outages. Yeah, solar flares, all kinds of NPCs or EPCs or EPCs or whatever you call those things. Man, that's going back years, man. That stuff is going back years on the channel. Yeah, I'm at consciousness versus awareness now for a couple of years. Understanding we are living in a simulation. Goes back to our 2012 video, NPC world. Are we living in a simulation, right? That was back in 2012. I'm having a great time, folks. I'm pulling old hard drives. I'm plugging them into the PC USB, finding all kinds of stuff, man. I just wish 10 years ago, well, 10 years ago is only 2015. 15 years ago, people took us more seriously, especially about the money laundering and the fentanyl and the Chinese gangs. I just wish, and the farmland and the Chinese invasion, nobody took us seriously. They just thought I was like delusional, like. And moving either to Alberta or Roatan soon. Spain, Portugal, recent power outages caused by so-called green energy. Interesting, Sandy. Very interesting. Well, I don't know. It's going to be a very interesting time to be alive. That's all I have to say. It's here. We're here, and yeah, green was set to fail. EVs were set to fail. Electric cars they're just set to fail. Good luck trying to fix them when they break down. Joseph Ra, good work, Mike. Thanks, buddy. If just more people listened if just more people paid attention. I was doing my food haul videos 10, 15 years ago in Vancouver showing people, hey guys, this is coming to Canada and to a city near you in America. Look at the price of what I bought for food. Show the receipt and everything and the bags of groceries. And people were like, whoa, you must be going somewhere specific or something overpriced. I'm like, nope, this is coming right across Canada. Once housing goes up to the millions, once a $40,000 house goes up to $2 million, watch your food and energy will catch up to it. You always been ahead of MSN and social media, says RC. Thank you. Yes, indeed, so much has been known for years. And we are looked upon as freaks for saying anything even today. Yep. Again, did you watch my NPCs? NPCs get shifted or get angry or shut down when you disturb their algorithm or their programming. NPCs, non-player contacts, non-player characters. I call them interferers. They are basically triggered or shut down when you go against their programming, right? Video's up. It's called 41% of Us Have a Soul. It's a new one. It's a remake of it. 41% Have a Soul and NPC World or whatever. It's the newest one I've just put up. It's like 5 videos back. Go watch that video so you guys could understand the programming of the NPCs. So you guys understand that they're already pre-programmed at birth. They're completely soulless. They don't have a soul. That's why they don't have the consciousness. They have the awareness, right? That's why I keep saying people keep confusing consciousness with awareness. That's a big problem. People are born with awareness that are NPCs and they're programmed. And people are born with the soul, and so they have their consciousness with their awareness. So you have these people working in banks and stuff and all. They hire specific people. Like if you go to Canada, you don't see any Canadian, mostly any, and you see Hindus and Chinese working at all the banking system across Canada, from Nova Scotia to Prince Edward Island, all the way across the country to Victoria, right? A majority of people are non-Canadian. A majority of people are, because they have wait, we're gonna do this to this guy, or we're gonna do this. I can't do that. It hurts my soul. Or because people feel the soul fracture, right? I enjoyed the video about dreams you created. Yeah, maybe I should do a follow-up video now that things are starting to come about. Maybe. Was it Jason? Was that the holding room dreams video I made about the holding room? Because that holding room one is going to start making sense in about another 2025, 26, 27, about 2027 summer. The holding room dream state one. So, yeah, yes. Yes, it is. So that's it's too early. All that stuff is too early. They confuse the truth. There is one truth. He came as a sacrifice for our sins. His name is Jesus. Amen. Thank you. I'm a Catholic, so there's my cross right there. And yes, I did go to church on Sunday. Oh yeah. Good. We got 50 people watching. Thank you guys for being here. Okay. Yeah, consciousness and awareness, two different things. People are born with consciousness, and people are born with consciousness and awareness, right? Oh, sorry, awareness, no consciousness, awareness and consciousness, right? Yeah. So that's what it is, folks. A lot of people close their eyes, it's lights out, it's game over. It's the cross is a symbol of sacrifice. Well, it means many things. In other traditions, it means other things, or but yeah, for me, it means a symbol of sacrifice, right? Yo, what is that? Crash Farmer? What's up, buddy? Here we are at the shop, folks. It's a beautiful day today. It's Friday. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this day. Guys, I want to show you guys, we're set up already for Mike in the Night tomorrow. We're moving the show to Odyssey. We're not getting a stream key on Rumble. Rumble is only for Rumble heroes, guys. Rumble is not for you could go on Rumble, but if you don't bring an audience over, they're not going to promote you unless you become a Rumble hero. You have to become a Rumble hero. Love you too. Lyndon, love you too, Price. Keep up the good fight. So, here is Saturday's episode, Mike in the Night, episode 604. Next week's news today, call-ins and headlines. So there it is right there. Already people in the chat. I'll be on this chat all day on Odyssey. So if you guys want to go to 604, I'm there. I'll be here. I'll be typing in here. If anybody wants to talk to me about something, I'll be there all day. And probably all day tomorrow. And that's what the Odyssey channel looks like. If you guys want to go there and check it out. It's a smaller platform, but we're allowed to stream on there for now. And MikeInTheNight.org, I am still putting up MikeInTheNight.org. I am still putting up episodes of Mike in the Night up here. So if you guys want to watch replays, I'll put the replay up here when it's done. And this is what I'm talking about. These are the Rumble heroes. See? You go on Rumble. You see, I refresh. I'm going to refresh. And boom, you got your Rumble heroes. You got your people that the Rumble wants you to watch. And people like myself that's been out before all these people even existed on social media. Unfortunately, I don't get a chance. And I never got a chance. Never got a chance. Because I never took sides. Never took sides. Just like the people that are just like the people that are, I'm not going to answer that. It's just like the people that are, they take sides. They go in favor of a certain medication or a medicine. They make 30, 40 videos on how it's good for them and how they're going to be saving lives. And, yeah. So, Let me just turn off the ringer here. I told you guys my phone's off the hook. Ever since that Carney victory, I was telling you guys. I was telling you guys what was going to happen. I made very clear how it was going to go down step by step. Now, so many people are calling me and asking me what's going to happen next. Well, watch some of my 5,000 videos and you'll see what's going to happen next. And that's all there's nothing more I could say, right? Entropy is supposed to be decent. Just because you're conscious doesn't mean you're aware. Yet you need both. That's in medical cases too. We got to be careful what we have to be. I have to be careful how I explain this to you guys because I'm not an educated person. That's my downfall. Yes, you cover the things we need to know before they do it to us. They cover it after the damage is done. Yeah, that's all they do is just cover it after. So they would tell you certain things about a medicine to take. This you're gonna save lives. You're not gonna kill grandma. You're gonna do this, and then they take down all those videos they posted. And then we move over to the Russia-Ukraine war. Big, big, big thing. We didn't take sides from day one. And we told you it was money laundering and all the stuff we told you how it was, and we were warning you they're poking the bear back in 2016, 2015, and military presence, NATO military presence on the Russian border. The Obama administration, you guys remember that. So people took sides on that too. And then they realized, oh man, all these Ukrainian flags everywhere and people not realizing what they're doing. And we didn't take sides, not even one bit. The people's side we took were the people on the ground, the innocent lives that got destroyed. Right? And we told you step by step how this was going to go through and exactly where we're at. I'm not another on anyone's side because nobody is altogether on my side. Treebeard, the ends and forests in the world of Middle Earth. I gave up working for people adapting to the new economy, business bankruptcies. So that's where we're at, folks. All these big influencers, all these people, especially the conservative ones that started channels a year or two ago. 500,000, 250,000 subscribers, making $10,000 to $15,000 a month. And here I am telling you, hey guys, Pierre Poilievre can't do anything. Nobody could do anything. No one's coming to save you. Now people are starting to realize, yeah. Now influencers are following what I'm saying now, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years later. And that's just how it is. And the good thing is they get to feed their families, though. Basically completely bankrupted me. And the whole, I'm not in debt, so I'm okay. But I'm just getting by, just getting by. I gave up working for, I remember back in the 90s, sounding the alarm on how they are attacking the family units. Yep, with Planned Parenthood and all that garbage. Wanting to destroy it, and now they want children, They want the children and will go after them in various ways. Blank stares. Exactly. 100%. Exactly. But that's where we're at, folks. That's how we're at. Ooh, he cut the carbon tax. He's going to save us. It was illegal in the first place. I'm going to break the law, then I'm going to retract the law and make myself look like a hero. These guys are pathetic losers. Why don't you move to Canada or back to Portugal? Well, I really wanted to live in the United States. You guys could watch my video. It's up there. How I feel to become an American citizen. America's really, when you got a good government in there, they protect you guys. You guys have nothing to worry. You got a government in there to protect you guys. You guys have nothing to worry about in America. Canada's wide open, minus European. Europeans can't come to Canada. It's Hindus and Chinese and Pakistani and Somalians, wide open. Come into Canada. We love you. But the problem, and that's why I kept telling you, Americans, America, wake up. Your threat is Canada, not China. Not Iraq. That's what I said. That's my saying. I found a video of me saying that back in 2012. Found a video saying immigrants using Canada as a stepping stone to get into America. So, London Price says Oklahoma. Be glad you have Mike. Yeah, losers. Okay, so someone's got a good question. I took a screenshot of the tariffs. So the tariffs from China are the ones that are hitting me the hardest. It's 100 and I thought it was 100%. It's 112%. I checked it this morning in my email. So all the stuff I sell here, these board games that I have to replace after I sell them, that I've been selling for years, I'm going to have to replace them after they sell. But the problem is I'm going to be replacing them for more money than what I bought them for. You see where I'm going here, right? So they're marking, one of them is marked up 100. I think board games are 114%, and I think deck boxes and sleeves are marked up 100% from China. So I'm getting completely crippled with the whole Chinese tariffs thing. But in Canadian mainstream media will never, ever, ever piss off the China. You China. And you know that whole term China da? I think I coined that term back in 2009 on my first YouTube channel. That was, yeah. Damn, Mike, that sucks. Do I have Friday Night Magic at the shop? No, we don't. We don't because even if I did, a lot of the people won't even buy the product for me. So, like, they wouldn't even support me. So, I don't have... This store, everyone in the comments bashing me about my Pokemon video, this is a drive-through store. People, look, I have a table. People drive through, pick up their stuff, and go on their way because their local stores don't have anything in stock. So people in their big city or bigger cities driving through, they stop here. They know I have a stock of selection to buy. Their stores don't. So that's how I'm in business. Still getting any Pokemon sets? No, I have to buy them from I buy them from scalpers if I want to get Pokemon into the store. The distribution companies make the decisions on which companies get what. So if they don't like your political points of views or your religious points of views, then they just don't supply you with anything, right? But the political point and religious point of views are what maintain the infrastructure in these countries, right? Oh, we got handyman and repairmen from all over the world. They didn't build nothing. They can't fix it right. Oh, we got all these repairmen. Yeah, yeah, good for you. Watch when this country falls. Go look at Mozambique, Portuguese Africa, 1960s and 70s. Gorgeous buildings, soccer stadiums, libraries, beautiful cobblestone streets. Look like Portugal in Africa. And what did they do? The IMF went in there, started giving them loans, starting wars, separating the country. Same thing with Angola. Go back to Angola in 1970. Say, man, I want to live here. Man, I want to buy a place by the ocean. I want to live in Africa. Now look at it. There's dead bodies in front of buildings and stuff. People are sending me images. There's no one to maintain the infrastructure. It's game over. You need the European expansion, period. And these governments know this. Oh, we got people that good builders or good construction workers from India. Why is India falling apart? Yeah, MJ Holdings and Walmart are scalpers too. We have no right to defend, but I would look at options to leave. Yeah, I was born on Vancouver Island, raised in Vancouver, says WT. Like I like how people tell me, oh, the Chinese didn't sway the liberal vote. The Chinese never vote liberal. What are you talking about? Oh, there's only 90,000 Chinese in your province of BC. 90,000? There's 90,000 on 2 square blocks in Richmond. 2 blocks, there's 90,000. What are you talking about? Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go, if anything, when the shit really hits the fan here, I'm just going back to the Azores. I'm just going back to the Azores, and that's it. Yeah, I agree with you said on your Pokemon video recently. Thank you. I just want people to know the truth, right? So Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We might go back to the Philippines. My wife's from the Philippines, and maybe go back to the Philippines, and that's it. Yeah, India engineering is wrecking the North American car manufacturing. Lots of recalls. 100%. Have you experienced dental work prices lately? It's out of control. No, I haven't. My dad used to run a business many years ago and learned a lot from him as well. Thanks, Team Rocket. I'm putting out all money in bankrupt building hardware before the Chinese stock runs out. Can't build without screws, and price has doubled. Yeah, Anthony. Just don't buy Chinese drywall. It's the worst. It molds up after a year, and you have breathing problems in your house. My wife is also from the Philippines. Also, we have spoken about that. Also, she built a house before meeting me, so we have a place to crash. Yeah, me too. We built a house on an island. I made a video series, but I think we've cost us 8 grand to build that house with metal roof, poured concrete, and rebarb, like a real. And that house, her family uses that house when there's a typhoon or a bad weather comes in. Everyone uses that house as like a shelter for now. Until we go there and visit, right? But I might be going there in March, and I just closed the store down. I tried to get I try to get people to help me here, or if people want to help out at the store, and I pay them a small wage, what I could afford to pay them. But I just can't find. Nobody cares. Nobody. There's no the community is, I don't know. Every community for them, everybody for themselves, right? And that's how it's always been. Her family does that also. Yep. Yes, Jay, we have a lot in common, my friend. Yes, we do. Yep, it's the meeting of the souls here. Morning coffee with Mike. The meeting of the souls. Store inventory. How will we be affected this month? Oh, I don't know. It's going to be another quarter before we could actually start to see the ramifications. Another quarter. Start seeing empty shelves. Also looking at the Philippines next year, Mike, cashing out. I'm done with Canada. Soon selling out this year, says Anthony. Antonio in the house here. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Yeah. All these influencers lied to you guys. All these big ones, especially the ones that came after 2020. They all lied to you. They all told you what you already knew. And they lied about a lot of things. Yay, Steven Seagull is in the house. Good morning, Mike from Portugal. Hope you are all right. Hey, man, I'm doing good, man. I am doing good. Conservative INC, as it's known, we're being forced out of American and Chinese goods. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Guys, I'm voting for the president of Portugal. I got a thing in the mail for me to vote. And I'm going to vote for the Chega party. Chega. Chega, Chega. Yep. Fortnite's coming back. Yeah, we're getting destroyed. I didn't think the Chinese were going to tariff us 100%, but they're tariffing their own country is what they're doing, right? Yeah, I was just gonna ask about that. Great choice. Yeah, you see, I do my homework, guys. I know how to read a little bit. I'm not a bad reader, so I got my ballot here to vote for the president of Portugal, and I filled it out, and I'm voting for Chega. Right? Yeah, yeah. Long winter here, Mike. Snow. Not well. Not where I live. We got 4 seasons. I got second week of March. I'm already all cutting grass and fertilizing. Like it's we have four. I have 4 seasons where I live. It's gorgeous. I'm wearing my shorts, my slippers. Second week of March is like this. Here you go. Just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that blue sky. You guys ever want to come down and see me? I'll be here. My building here. You guys are super bored in my area. There it is. The Merritt Toys and Games, man. Woo! Oh, Lake Superior in the bush. Okay, yeah, I see where you're coming from. But it is a gorgeous day in the neighborhood. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Oops, trying to get this thing to reverse. Oh, here we go. Hey, Mike, watching from Albufera. Thanks. Yeah, Trader X. So that's the deal, folks. I'll be going down to Albufera probably next summer, guys. I'll be down in Portugal next summer. No chemtrail? No. This area I live in, this little town I live in, there's no flyovers here. We don't see planes in the air. We see like the Cessnas and the helicopters flying over from time to time, but we don't see passenger and big jets here. Beautiful day in Hebrew, yapayam. Yeah, we talked during C about our firewood supplies a while ago. Yes, we did. Oh man, there it is right there. Just an absolutely beautiful day here today in the neighborhood. I love the beautiful. I keep the door open in my store. Again, guys, second week of March is like this. When we reach second week of March, the weather changes fast. It almost changes like pretty much overnight, literally overnight. And we go into a beautiful spring here. And then now it's like hot. It's going to be reach like 30 degrees, 28, 30 today, 27 maybe, I don't know. But it's like this. We got sun here about 360 days. 360 days of the year we got some nice sun here, and it's really nice. Feels good. And it stays like this till pretty much maybe the end of October. Yeah, maybe the end of October is like this, and then after November it starts to change into fall, and then usually second week of December, no, first week of January we get our first snowfall. We usually get 2 snowfalls, maybe 3, but usually 2 snowfalls a year, and that's about it. 4 seasons. I love 4 seasons, man. I love the 4 seasons. Mike, how's business going? No, not too. Having problems with those people that try to get people not going into your store. Well, they launched a boycott on me a few months back, calling me anti-Canadian because I said that Donald Trump is concerned and terrifying. He's trying to shake up Canada because of the fentanyl, the money laundering. Everything we've been talking about 10 years ago, 15 years ago now, is all happening now. And they've taken a look at the big threat that Canada is. I'm not a big threat to America. It's the people that have come in to Canada and using Canada as a stepping stone. Those are the people. Those are the people you got to watch out for. Right? And we covered it on Mike in the Night. Showing you guys border crossings from the Canada side going into America. We covered that. And then we covered the border crossings of Americans that are in debt. Americans that are in debts that are fleeing America into Canada too. Coming with their briefcases and cell phones and ditching everything at the border. Right? We cover that too, right? So it's a two-way. So you got Americans fleeing debt coming to Canada, and then you got the Canadian migrants that came in from third world that are using Canada as a stepping stone into America, right? So that's what's happening, folks. That's what's happening, my good people. All right. Is rent expensive for the shop? No, rent's not expensive here. That's why I'm still here. I'm not carrying any debt. I'm good. 0 Celsius here this morning. Oh, no, I couldn't. You see, that's not a 4-season town, right? Right now, if you follow the calendar, it should be mid-spring. And it is mid-spring, right? Oh, quiet streets. I see 3 people. Yeah, there's a couple of people way back there, yeah. Appreciate all you do for this community. Been watching for years. Thanks, the kid. Thank you so much for being here all these years, folks. All right, who else is here? Absolutely gorgeous day in the neighborhood. That's why I wear this, because my head gets so dark. It doesn't balance with my face, and then I got a dark head and a face doesn't match. Oh yeah! Hey Amor, how you doing? And it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. There's a Planet Fitness next to me, guys. Proud supporter of the Merritt Speedway. Woo! Hoo-hoo! They'll put it at 11 a.m., folks. I keep telling you guys, it's a 2-stoplight town. I think that's the 1 stoplight there, and we got another one on the other side there. And then we have one really far out of town. And people keep telling me, oh, you can't call it a 2-stoplight town. We have 3 stoplights in this town. I'm like, if you want to count the one way out, go ahead. First saw you in 2017. Everything is coming out that you have spoken of. Thanks, RC. See the guy who took 120K in credit and got the cash in his knapsack and left for India? Woo! Promised land! Hey, did you see my question on distribution? Distribution. Neighborhood, armor, appreciate. No. Say it again. SGR 7th. See my question? No. Ask it again, buddy. I don't see it here. Distribution. Been watching for years. How much money do you have to get a... Oh, okay. Right now, for me to get a booster box of Pokemon, it's about $350, $400 a box from the distribution level. So I can't. I've already purchased one of each box, and I'm just putting $15, $20 a pack on some packs. I used to sell packs, 5 packs for $20, or 5 packs for $20, $5 a pack, or 5 for $20, or $1.90 a box, and that's what I used to charge for the longest time. And it's been very good. And that's what I charge, folks. $6, $5 a pack, 5 for $20, or I think it was $1.90 a box. Yeah. Yeah, the storefront is visible from everywhere. Yeah. You see here, for you guys to see. There it is. There's the store right there. I gotta be careful on the road here because people just are not paying attention when they're driving. There's the store right there. The rest of the street here. Oh, I think I heard a bum. I think I heard a bum back there. Look at this, guys. Nice. Told you guys. People ask me, why do I live here? Why do I stay in here? Again, it's a 2-stoplight town. Okay, 3 stoplights if you want to argue. Fine, it's 3 stoplights in this town. But yeah, no, it's quiet. This is Donald Trump's a racist town, though. You got to watch out for that. That's the town we live in. You're waiting to buy groceries at the grocery store. It's Donald Trump's a racist. Jesus never existed. Muhammad preached peace. Donald Trump stole the election from Hillary Clinton. That's what it is here, right? Yeah. Yeah, if I go to the bank for a G, we are questioned. Yeah. Do you get any tornadoes there? Oh, love the colors of the store. Thank you so much. So that's just what it is, folks. It's just this very, very climatical people. Not all. There's a lot of nice people here, but there's some people that are so entwined in the politics when it comes to like programming. You're a racist. You're this. You're that. And Donald Trump this and Donald Trump that. And like, are you looking at what's happening in this country? You know, they're all in it together, Mike. Yep. Carney will visit Trump tomorrow. I told you guys Carney has to win. No one listened to me. I'm willing to bet nobody even. I'm willing to bet that guy didn't even get 2 million votes. I'm willing to bet that nobody voted. I'm willing to bet whatever you guys want that nobody voted Liberal. Almost nobody. But they had to. It had to come this way. So, Carney and Trump have business deals together. You remember when I was in Seattle, I made that video 2 months ago, I said to you guys? Or a month and a half ago? Remember what I said? Donald Trump tipped us off. Because in that video I said, and I rewatched it to make sure I knew what I was saying, I'll see you, Carney, after the elections. He said that. Right? What is your opinion on the blackout that happened the other day here? I think it all goes back to, I think diversity hiring could have done that. Hiring people that don't qualify to work in those positions did that. An unexperienced employee that was hired because of the color of their skin. I think that's what happened. I think that's what mostly happens when planes crash and all kinds of weird stuff lately, as of lately. Ships crashing into reefs. Carney is worth 500 million. I don't know what he's worth. It doesn't matter. They got all the money anyway, so it doesn't matter. They could print the money anytime, right? What time is it? 10:24. What do I have to set up here in the store before I open? What do I have to set up here to say? Oh, it's just such a nice day today. Such a nice day. Such a nice day. Yeah. Yeah, Carney could be in the billions. Yes, he can. Surprising most people further up the interior are open-minded. Think you're too close to Vancouver. 1 hour to Hope. Getting a lot of ex-Vancouverites to be filled with Karens. Yeah, no, it's a tough crowd here. I was never really accepted here in the community. When I opened my store, man, they made up websites about me, calling me the merit molester and all kinds of garbage. Watch the merit harassment series if you guys go to my playlist on YouTube. Watch the merit harassment series. You guys will see what I'm talking about. They did so much garbage to me and my family. I still get the finger. There's still a guy. There's the people. I'm sitting over here. People give me the finger while I'm sitting here, tell me off. So I get told off a lot here. Oh, I don't know how much money Carney. All I know is he facilitated the money laundering from China into our real estate markets here in Canada back in 2010, 2007, 8, 9. And then he did the same thing in England. And we have the videos to prove it with timestamps going back 10, 15 years. Right? And no, Carney didn't sell off Canada's gold. I was wrong. I thought I told you guys that. It wasn't. I was wrong. I found the video on an external hard drive with the links of the newsreels, and Carney was not even in Canada. He was in England. So other influencers were saying that, and I said, you know, I think I remember making a video on how Canada sold off its future and its gold. But it wasn't Mark Carney. He wasn't even in the country. And I had to make a retraction video to apologize for lying. And then now I was basically lying is what I was doing. I checked the video, found the video. It wasn't him. He wasn't even in Canada. It wasn't him that sold it. So I got to be careful when. That's why I don't watch other content creators as much. I don't really watch anybody because I don't want to pick up on any of their errors or mistakes. Mind you, a lot of these people that exist now all came after 2020, right? You don't see a lot of people pre-2020 anymore. We're a dying breed. We've been all canceled, removed off social media, and yeah. Get free vitamin D before they put tax on it. That's slander. You should have sued them. Yeah, but I looked into it too, and we realized that a lot of these people don't have any money, right? Enjoy the day, my fellow plebs. Got to go to Crappy Tire for therapy. Oh, you're going to Canadian Liars. I call it Canadian Liars. Yeah, crazy. I never heard about Carney, and now he's our prime minister. Yep. A perfect fit. Perfect. Absolutely perfect fit for Canada. He's going to destroy it now even further. That's what they have to do. Entrench it with more pro-China stuff, right? So, Tina S., I'm 43 kilometers outside of Nelson in Castlegar. Nelson's full of yuppies voting NDP. Green Lib. Was surprised my riding went blue. Well, you have a lot of private sector. The private sector and private family always usually votes blue. Canadian private sector usually votes blue, right? So, what do we got here? So, Australia guys, wake up in another week or so. They're going to be kicking off your elections there, and that's going to be completely fixed too. So they're going to fix that one for Albanese to win. I don't know if I should make an Albanese set to win the next rigged election in Australia. I don't think anybody even cares. To be honest with you, I don't think nobody cares. But that's just how it flows, right? Albanese set to win the next election in Australia, and nobody voted for him. That should be the next video right there. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the people that voted NDP ended up voting Liberal instead. Because it's the same party anyway in the end. So, yeah. And I even told you guys, they're going to make this election look close. They're going to make it look as close as possible so Canadians won't be rioting on the streets. I even said that. I remember telling you guys this. And that's that. Motorcycle gang passing through town. And a motorcycle gang just passed through. So anyways, here from beautiful Merritt, BC. Beautiful Merritt, BC. Lots of motorcycles, man. Holy crap. I think they're having a convention or something here this week. Or some sort of a meetup. I'm going to bring my coffee out here, guys. I'm going to open up the store. I usually leave the door wide open, just like this, guys. If you guys want to come and visit me, I'll be here. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for being here this morning for Morning Coffee with Mike. Episode 403, I think it is. I've been, out of the loop with my own stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for everything, folks. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.